Have you noticed that your legs don't feel as steady as they used to? Maybe climbing stairs leaves you winded, or carrying groceries feels heavier than it should. If you're over 60, you're not imagining it. Research shows that older adults should consume 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein per meal to maximize muscle protein synthesis. Dietary protein recommendations and the prevention of sarcopenia. Protein, amino acid metabolism and therapy, PMC. Yet most seniors fall far short of this target. Here's what the fitness industry doesn't want you to know. The secret to maintaining muscle strength isn't hiding in expensive supplement stores. It's sitting in your local grocery store, often for less than the cost of a single protein shake. And unlike synthetic powders that strip away nature's supporting cast of nutrients, these whole foods deliver protein alongside the vitamins, minerals, and bioactive compounds your body actually needs to build and maintain muscle. I'm here today to share the science-backed truth about fighting muscle loss naturally. Over the next 12 minutes, you'll discover 5 whole food categories that can help you maintain your strength, balance, and independence. No blender required. Before we begin, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below telling me which physical activity you'd most like to keep doing as you age. Walking with grandchildren? Gardening? Dancing? Your answer matters because it reminds us why protecting our muscles is so important. Now hit that like button and subscribe to Learn Daily, because we're about to dive into the real science of staying strong after 60. Section 1. Understanding the challenge. Why muscles matter more than you think. Let's talk about what's really happening inside your body after 60. Current research suggests that older adults may need at least 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily to counteract anabolic resistance and muscle degradation. Frontier's role of protein intake in maintaining muscle mass composition among elderly females suffering from sarcopenia. That's significantly more than younger adults need. But here's the twist. It's not just about quantity. Your muscles have become pickier. Scientists call this phenomenon anabolic resistance. Think of it like this. Imagine your muscles have a doorbell that younger people can ring with a gentle tap. But in older adults, that doorbell needs a much firmer press to get a response. Research demonstrates that leucine supplementation during feeding improves muscle protein synthesis in elderly individuals. Leucine supplementation improves muscle protein synthesis in elderly men, independently of hyperaminoacidemia, PMC, acting as that firmer press your muscles need. The stakes are higher than you might think. Beyond the inconvenience of feeling weaker, muscle loss directly correlates with fall risk. Weaker leg muscles mean slower reaction times when you stumble. Bone health. Muscles pull on bones, keeping them dense and strong. Metabolic health. Muscle tissue burns calories even at rest, helping manage weight and blood sugar. Quality of life. Independence hinges on your ability to move confidently. Studies show that combining dietary protein with heavy resistance exercise leads to the most improvement in muscle mass and strength in healthy older adults. Muscle loss and protein needs in older adults. Harvard Health. But nutrition is your foundation. You can't exercise your way out of a protein deficit. Section 2. The 5 food categories that fight muscle loss. Category 1. Fermented dairy powerhouses. Let's start with foods you might already have in your refrigerator. Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, and kefir. These aren't just convenient snacks. They're muscle-building machines disguised as everyday foods. Greek yogurt delivers about 20 grams of protein per cup, with roughly 2.5 grams of leucine, approaching that critical threshold your aging muscles need. But here's what makes fermented dairy special. The fermentation process partially breaks down proteins, making them easier to digest. For seniors dealing with sensitive stomachs, this pre-digestion is a game changer. Cottage cheese offers a unique advantage. It's rich in casein protein, which digests slowly over 6 to 8 hours. Eat it before bed, and your muscles receive a steady stream of amino acids throughout the night, while your body focuses on repair. Compare this to whey protein powders that digest in 90 minutes. Cottage cheese keeps feeding your muscles long after the powder has finished its job. Practical application. Start your day with a Greek yogurt parfait. Layer 1 cup Greek yogurt with mixed berries, a handful of almonds, and a drizzle of honey. That's approximately 25 grams of protein with natural antioxidants and healthy fats to enhance nutrient absorption. Or enjoy cottage cheese as an evening snack. Add cucumber slices, cherry tomatoes, and a sprinkle of black pepper for a savory protein boost that works while you sleep. Category 2. Leucine-Rich Dairy Champions. While we're discussing dairy, let's spotlight an underappreciated hero: ricotta cheese. A single cup contains nearly 28 grams of protein and approximately 3 grams of leucine, enough to flip that stubborn, muscle-building switch, even in resistant aging muscles. Leucine is an essential amino acid that cannot be synthesized within the body, and potent dietary sources include meat, fish, dairy, soy, and nuts. Efficacy and safety of leucine supplementation in the elderly, PMC. Ricotta concentrates these amino acids naturally, without the processing required for supplements. But ricotta brings more than just protein. It's packed with calcium, 337 milligrams per cup, essential for bone strength. Phosphorus, supports energy metabolism in muscle cells. Vitamin A, important for immune function and tissue repair. B vitamins, crucial for converting food into cellular energy. Practical application. Spread ricotta on whole grain toast with sliced strawberries for breakfast. Mix it into oatmeal for extra creaminess and protein. Use it as a base for savory spreads. Blend with fresh herbs, garlic, and olive oil for a Mediterranean-inspired dip. Each serving costs roughly $1.50 to $2 and begins working within 30 to 45 minutes of consumption. Important note: not everyone tolerates dairy well. If you're lactose sensitive, look for lactose-free versions or consider alternatives like tempeh, fermented soy with 31 grams protein per cup. Hemp seeds, 10 grams protein per 3 tablespoons, plus omega-3s. Nutritional yeast, complete protein with B vitamins. Category 3. Circulation boosters, the nutrient highway. Even the best protein can't build muscle if it can't reach your muscle cells efficiently. This is where beets and watermelon become crucial players in your anti-aging nutrition strategy. Both foods are rich in compounds that boost nitric oxide production. Nitric oxide is a signaling molecule that relaxes blood vessel walls, allowing oxygen and nutrients to flow more freely throughout your body. Think of it as widening the highway so more delivery trucks carrying protein and oxygen can reach your muscles simultaneously. Beets contain dietary nitrates that your body converts into nitric oxide. Recent studies show that consuming beet juice 60 to 90 minutes before activity can reduce perceived exertion by up to 16%, improve oxygen efficiency in muscle tissue, enhance endurance during walking and light exercise, reduce post-activity muscle soreness. Watermelon provides citrulline, an amino acid that also supports nitric oxide production. But it adds another benefit: hydration. Proper hydration is critical for nutrient transport, and the combination of water plus citrulline makes watermelon an ideal pre-activity snack. Practical application. Morning routine: drink 4 to 6 ounces of beet juice with breakfast, especially on days you plan to be active. The effect peaks around 2 to 3 hours after consumption. Pre-walk snack. Enjoy 1 to 2 cups of fresh watermelon cubes 30 minutes before your daily walk. Roasted beets. Prepare a batch on Sunday. Roast whole beets at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 45 to 50 minutes. Peel, slice, and store. Add to salads throughout the week. Cautions: beets can temporarily color your urine or stool reddish. This is harmless. Watermelon is naturally sweet. If managing blood sugar, pair it with protein or limit portions to 1 cup at a time.
Category 4.
Marine protein powerhouses. Let's shift focus to the ocean's gifts: salmon, sardines, and mackerel. These fatty fish deliver a triple benefit that no supplement can match: protein, omega-3 fatty acids, and bone-supporting nutrients all in one package. A 3-ounce serving of salmon provides about 22 grams of high-quality protein. But the real magic lies in its omega-3 content. Research demonstrates that combining proper nutrition with resistance exercise significantly aids muscle growth in older adults. Muscle loss and protein needs in older adults. Harvard Health and omega-3s amplify this effect by reducing muscle inflammation. Chronic inflammation interferes with muscle protein synthesis, improving insulin sensitivity. Better insulin function means muscles absorb amino acids more efficiently. Enhancing muscle quality. Omega-3s may improve the actual contractile quality of muscle fibers. Sardines offer an additional advantage. You eat them whole, including their tiny, soft bones. This provides calcium, 325 milligrams per 3.75-ounce can. Vitamin D, essential for muscle function and calcium absorption. Phosphorus, works with calcium for bone strength. Vitamin B12, critical for nerve function and energy production. Practical application. Budget-friendly approach. Buy canned wild-caught salmon or sardines. Look for BPA-free packaging. A can of sardines costs $2 to $3 and provides a complete meal's worth of protein. Simple preparation. Mash sardines with avocado and spread on whole grain crackers. Mix canned salmon into a large salad with olive oil, lemon, and lots of colorful vegetables. Fresh fish. If budget allows, enjoy fresh salmon 2 to 3 times weekly. Bake at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 12 to 15 minutes, seasoned simply with herbs, lemon, and olive oil. For those who dislike fish, consider mackerel, milder than sardines, trout, or herring. If fish is absolutely off the table, discuss algae-based omega-3 supplements with your healthcare provider, though they won't provide the protein benefits.
Category 5.
Eggs, nature's perfect protein package. Let's not overlook one of the most accessible, affordable, and complete proteins available: eggs. One large egg contains about 6 grams of high-quality protein with all 9 essential amino acids your body needs but cannot produce. But eggs offer benefits beyond basic protein. Choline supports brain health and muscle nerve communication. Lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants important for eye health. Vitamin D, especially important if you're not getting much sun exposure. Selenium, supports immune function and thyroid health. The protein in eggs is remarkably bioavailable, meaning your body can use nearly all of it. This is measured by biological value, where eggs score 100, the highest possible score. Practical application. Power breakfast. Make a 2 to 3 egg omelet with vegetables and a slice of whole grain toast. This delivers approximately 20 grams of protein, meeting that critical threshold for triggering muscle protein synthesis. Hard-boiled convenience. Prepare a batch of hard-boiled eggs on Sunday. Eat 1 or 2 as a quick snack paired with fruit. Evening option. A soft-boiled egg on whole grain toast makes an excellent light dinner, especially if you're having kefir or cottage cheese later as your slow-release overnight protein. Addressing cholesterol concerns. For most healthy individuals, eating up to 2 to 3 eggs daily doesn't negatively impact heart health. However, if you have specific medical conditions, consult your healthcare provider about appropriate intake levels. Section 3. Putting it all together. Your weekly muscle protection plan. You don't need to eat all these foods every single day. What matters is consistency over time. Here's a practical weekly framework. Daily non-negotiables. At least one serving of high-quality protein at each main meal, 25 to 30 grams. Plenty of colorful vegetables and fruits. Adequate hydration. Aim for pale yellow urine. Weekly targets. Fermented dairy, 4 to 7 servings. Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, kefir. Fatty fish, 2 to 3 servings, fresh or canned. Eggs, 5 to 10 total per week. Circulation boosters, 3 to 4 servings. Beets, watermelon, or both. Leucine-rich options, 2 to 3 servings. Ricotta, Greek yogurt, or alternatives. Sample day. Breakfast. Greek yogurt parfait with berries and almonds. 25 grams protein. Mid-morning. Apple slices with almond butter. Lunch. Large salad with canned salmon, olive oil, lemon, whole grain roll. 30 grams protein. Afternoon. Watermelon cubes, if active day, or handful of nuts. Dinner. Baked chicken breast or tempeh, roasted beets, quinoa, steamed broccoli, 28 grams protein. Evening. Small bowl of cottage cheese with cucumber slices, 15 grams protein. This sample day provides approximately 100 grams of protein, appropriate for someone weighing 175 to 180 pounds, using the 1.2 grams per kilogram guideline. Section 4. The movement connection. Why food alone isn't enough. Here's the truth. No supplement company wants you to fully understand. Nutrition provides the building blocks, but movement is the signal that tells your body to actually use those blocks. Studies consistently show that supplementing diet with protein, plus a regimen of heavy resistance exercise, leads to the most improvement in muscle mass and strength in healthy older adults. Muscle loss and protein needs in older adults. Harvard Health. The two work synergistically, meaning together they produce effects greater than either alone. You don't need a gym membership. Effective resistance training for older adults can include bodyweight exercises, chair squats, wall push-ups, standing leg lifts. Resistance bands. Inexpensive, portable, and gentle on joints. Household items. Use filled water bottles as hand weights. Daily activities done mindfully. Carry groceries in separate trips. Take stairs when safe. Garden with intention. The 48-hour window. Research suggests consuming protein within a couple of hours after resistance training maximizes muscle protein synthesis. This is when your muscles are most hungry for nutrients. Starting safely. If you're new to strength training, consider consulting your healthcare provider first. Working with a physical therapist for a personalized plan. Starting with very light resistance and focusing on proper form. Gradually increasing intensity over weeks and months, not days. Section 5. Special considerations and common pitfalls. If you have kidney disease, high protein intake may not be appropriate. Always consult your nephrologist before significantly increasing protein consumption. If you're on a budget, focus on eggs, canned fish, cottage cheese, and Greek yogurt when on sale. These provide the most protein per dollar spent. Dried beans and lentils, while lower in leucine, still contribute valuable protein and fiber. If you have difficulty chewing, opt for softer options like Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, kefir, scrambled eggs, and canned fish. You can also make protein smoothies using Greek yogurt as a base. Common mistakes to avoid. Eating too little at breakfast. Many older adults skip breakfast or eat minimal protein, missing a crucial opportunity to stimulate morning muscle protein synthesis. Uneven protein distribution. Having 10 grams at breakfast, 15 grams at lunch, and 50 grams at dinner is less effective than spreading protein more evenly across meals. Forgetting hydration. Dehydration impairs nutrient transport to muscles. Ignoring resistance training. Diet alone will only slow muscle loss. Combining nutrition with strength work can actually rebuild muscle. Let's bring this all together with the truth that matters most. Protecting your muscles after 60 isn't about expensive supplements or complicated protocols. It's about making informed, consistent choices with real food. The key principles to remember. Quantity matters. Aim for 25 to 30 grams of quality protein per meal to overcome anabolic resistance. Leucine is your trigger. Foods like Greek yogurt, ricotta, and eggs provide the leucine threshold your aging muscles need. Circulation supports delivery. Beets and watermelon help nutrients reach muscles efficiently. Omega-3s reduce inflammation. Fatty fish make your protein work harder for you. Movement is non-negotiable. Nutrition provides materials. Exercise provides the signal. Research indicates that protein intake of at least 1.2 grams per kilogram of body weight daily should be considered as part of targeted nutritional intervention for preventing muscle deterioration. Frontiers. Role of protein intake in maintaining muscle mass composition among elderly females suffering from sarcopenia. For a 150-pound person, that's approximately 82 grams daily. Completely achievable with the whole foods we've discussed today. This isn't about chasing youth or comparing yourself to your 30-year-old self. This is about protecting what matters. Your ability to walk confidently, play with grandchildren, pursue hobbies you love, and maintain the independence that defines quality of life. Your action step for this week. Choose just one strategy from today's video. Maybe it's adding Greek yogurt to your breakfast. Maybe it's trying cottage cheese before bed. Maybe it's buying a can of sardines and giving them an honest try. One small, consistent change creates momentum. If this video gave you actionable insights, please hit that like button. It helps other seniors find this information. Comment below and tell me, which of these 5 food categories will you prioritize this week? I read every single comment and often reply with additional tips. And don't forget to subscribe to Learn Daily and turn on notifications. We're building a community of learners who believe it's never too late to invest in better health. I'll see you in the next video, where we'll explore how sleep quality impacts muscle recovery and the simple evening habits that can dramatically improve both.